Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Jo Budges. I'm one of your co-principals for your incoming sixth grade student.
Hi, I'm Weston Lucas. I'm the associate principal.
Hi, I'm Aaron Miller. I'm the other co-principal along with Mary Jo, and we wanted to just give you this presentation today to give you some information about what to expect as your student enters IMS next year. We're excited to have them, and we know there's some anxiety and some excitement, so we just wanted to give you some general information for your purposes of being acquainted with IMS and what we have to offer. So as you see in this slide here, this is kind of the 6-period day that we have. We have a traditional 6-period day here at IMS. All students will take a math, a language arts, a social studies, a science class. And then you've already made the selection, or your student has, of whether they're going to take tech block or Spanish. That's one of the choices. There's not a huge amount of choices in 6th grade. In 7th and 8th grade, you get more choices along the way. In addition, all students selected a fine arts course, and that fine arts could be a performing art, such as band, or musical art, I guess, such as band, beginning instruments, orchestra, or choir. Or if your student didn't select one of those, we do have a rotation of drama, art, and enrichment that all 6th graders who aren't in a music class will take. Now, this is an example of what a schedule may look like. It's going to look different. The periods may be different. The times of the day, the trimesters may look different for each kid. But this is a rough example of what the schedule might look like.
So at Islander, our major goal is to focus on student learning, and we really want students to be at the center of their learning. And so we are working towards what we call grading for equity. And we have 4 mindsets that build up and make up what we say grading for equity is. And so you can see those 4 mindsets here. And there is tons of information that you'll be receiving about our mindsets. You'll hear from us, you'll hear from our teachers, and your students will begin to learn and embrace them as they come here too. But we just wanted to give you a quick overview of what those 4 are. And then in the slideshow that is linked to our webpage, you can click in and see all of the slides, decks, and videos that we have created in regards to this. And additionally, what we are excited about next year is that your students will be rolling with the standards-based grade book that you guys are already familiar with and that your children are familiar with. So as you move into the 6th grade, we are going to continue with this scoring on a 4-3-2-1, and that will be consistent through 8th grade.
One of my favorite days of the year is back to school day. So we are really excited to welcome you and your students on August 24th. Notice that it says proposed. All the dates that we give in our presentation today, of course, we think that's when they will be, but we also know that things happen. So we are saying proposed date is August 24th. That is an opportunity for your student to come to the building. It's where they will be able to pick up their schedule for the first time. They will have the chance to have their picture taken. There's booths for transportation, so they can figure out which bus they ride, an opportunity to check in at the nurse's office. And then there's just learning about the school, our clubs and activities. There are groups for your parents to sign up with the PTSA and how to volunteer there. And lots of community groups come in and share as we're all connected to IMS. So please save the date, August 24th, where we're so excited to welcome you and your students to IMS for Back to School Day.
The first day of school.
Sorry, Aaron.
One more. Go ahead.
My fault, you guys.
That's okay. A point about Back to School Day, that's also the opportunity for students to pay fees, and that actually happens before you come to the event, and that happens online. So you can see here what some of those fees are so that you have a heads up. But again, those are paid online before you come to IMS.
Yeah, and we'll send out tons of information about that ahead of time. Just getting those dates on the calendar, I think, is important, that August 24th date. The 31st of August is our first day of school. It's amazingly enough, it's going to come faster than we think. What happens on that date, just to give you a piece of information, is that it's a normal Wednesday day for us. So we have early release Wednesdays, just like in the elementaries. And all 6th graders will come in the morning and just be here by themselves along with their web leaders. We have a Where Everybody Belongs program. That's a 6th grade, 8th grade mentorship program. And so just the 6th graders and 8th graders will be here in the morning and doing assembly and activities and get to know you things. And then the 7th and 8th graders will join us later in the day. And all the kids will go briefly through all the 6 periods in the day. So August 31st, make sure that's on your calendar. It's a normal Wednesday school day, 8:25 to 1:20. But it's a fun day. It's a great way to integrate our students as they come onto our campus officially for the first time.
Sorry, my slides deck is acting very strange, but there are a couple of things we want to bring just to your attention. And again, these are great things to put on the calendar. And one of those is a 6th grade and new family welcome event. The proposed date this year is September 8th. And what this is a super low key opportunity for families to connect. Our teachers typically are there serving the food. And so you get a sense of who your children's teachers are for the first time in person. And then our web leaders, our 8th grade web leaders are also there leading some activities and some games for kids. And it's just a really fun, easygoing environment. So we encourage all of our families to attend this. And then another opportunity for you to get to know our school a little bit better is 6th grade curriculum night. So again, the proposed date right now is September 22nd. And what this is an opportunity for you in the past few years, it's been asynchronous, but for you to come to school, walk your child's schedule, have a quick introduction from each of the teachers about an overview of the class, get a sense of the year and who the teacher is, and a sense of the school. So we look forward to this. It's always a really well attended and enjoyable evening.
So what we have also at IMS, we have something called Gator Time. And Gator Time is an opportunity for every student within the confines of the school day, just to try to get some work done. Work on organization study skills, work on homeroom completion. We have different activities that happen during those times. We have recognitions, we have assemblies. It's really an exciting time. We added a couple of years ago for kids really just to clean up a lot of things that they might need extra time with. So every student has a Gator Time. It's at the end of the day. And we've really found it valuable for a lot of kids to take care of things before they get home, because we know that our students are really busy after school. And we want to support them with lots of the skills, not only the academic skills and the organization skills, but a lot of social emotional skills that we really find that our students are craving and needing here at school. So Gator Time is a cool feature that we have.
I also wanted to point out, as we transition from elementary school into middle school, this is what we would consider our PBIS model, where we teach all of our students that the most important things that Gators are, we are respectful, we're responsible, and we're safe. And we really take time in the fall, but throughout the year, to teach kids what does that look like in different areas of the school. So they will hear from us, what does respectful look like in the lunchroom? What does responsible look like in the hallway? And each of those areas, we cover all 3 of these pieces. And I think by the end of middle school, our students can really articulate the idea of being respectful, responsible, and safe. And that's what we encourage and expect from our incoming 6th graders all the way through 8th grade. We have a variety of lunchtime activities. I think this is something that 6th graders get really excited about, are the things that they can do at lunchtime. Obviously, recess goes away when students go to middle school, but at lunch, they have time to eat. And then there's time to do a variety of activities. Our gym is open for ping pong and foosball. We also have activities outside. There is the track, students choose to walk that. And there's all kinds of athletic or game opportunities outside as well. And we really encourage students to take time after lunch to socialize and to take the break that they need in their day, excuse me, to move a little bit. I can cover too the school day expectations. School starts at 8:25, and really it's important that we encourage families and students to be in class at the start of school. The first bell actually rings at 8:20. And then school starts at 8:25. And I will say that traffic can be difficult during drop-off time. So we encourage you to make plans ahead of time so that your student is in class and in their seat by 8:25 to start learning, because our teachers do a really great job of starting the learning right away, welcoming students in. It's an important part of the school day, and we encourage all families to do what they can to have their student here by the start of school. At the end of school, we love our students to stay, but they really need to be in a supervised activity.
Oh, I think Weston froze. I can pick up for him. We'll see if he comes back on. So as Weston was saying, we love our students to be involved in curricular activities, co-curricular and extracurricular. But it's also, we know from working with middle school students for a long time, having middle school students unsupervised for long periods of time is always a challenge. So we always want our students, if they're on campus after school, to be supervised. That's in a club, sport, or activity, or working with an individual teacher. And speaking about activities, we have lots of different things we do here after school. It's kind of one thing that differentiates middle schools from elementaries is how many after school things we can offer. We do have different sports that are run, which we can compete against schools, different schools in the area, but we also have lots of different clubs. And this is just an example. And I will tell you, even this year, the desire for our kids to be involved in clubs and activities is higher than ever. And we've actually created over the last couple of years, several clubs based on student interests. For example, the Dungeons and Dragons Club probably is one of our biggest clubs with over 50 to 60 members that come. We added a softball club, which isn't listed on here, but we had students interested in that. Ultimate Frisbee, our Ultimate Frisbee Club is actually competing and doing very well against other schools. So there's lots of clubs already in existence, but we're always looking for ways to add, because we understand that part of being in middle school and part of being at school is not only the academic part, but the connecting with other kids and finding areas of interest and passion. So this is just an example. We'll have more information later in the as we progress throughout, giving you information throughout the summer and the fall. We'll definitely update you on more details about clubs and activities.
So we just want to thank you for spending some time with us watching this overview video. We hope you find all of the videos for incoming sixth grade parent information night helpful, and the ability to rewatch and click into slides decks meeting your needs. So we are very much looking forward to you becoming part of our community, and we thank you for your time.
Thank you. Look forward to having you on campus soon.